Too slow.
If I speed up, my shooting will become too unstable.
Then keep practicing until your shooting is stable.
It feels inefficient to shoot while moving.
You mean you always stood your ground while shooting, and yet you never got taken out? Damn.
Then don't do it. You said you wanted to be like me, didn't you?
That's true. She did say she wanted to be like her.
I was more than happy to pass down my secret techniques. But alas, I have been cursed with an unwilling student.
And if only these students would actually learn.
It appears my legacy dies here.
Fine. I'll try.
Good student. Go on, move. We don't have time.
"12 hours earlier."
So,
Apparently we're still at the lift. That's kind of scary.
your wish is to become like me?
Also, the fact that Red Hood said Rappy's flat-chested, I mean, she's not flat-chested, but compared to Red Hood, she is.
I didn't mishear you, did I?
No.
And I actually thought in the last bit with the Guardians, they would actually, that's the bit where they kind of become one. But evidently no.
You heard me correctly. Don't you think you're being a bit greedy?
But that does explain the bit when she's got her inside saying, like, destroy the Ark. Because it's like, when you destroy that, then you destroy the Ark. So, yeah.
To become as versatile, strong, beautiful, and even-tempered as me is a big ask.
But, like, it's kind of weird because, like, as I was saying before as well, literally the only reason they ever went underground fully with the Ark is because of the Raptures. So if they were able to destroy the power source to the space lift, why did they keep it functioning, these Guardians of Humanity? Seems a bit of a weird thing to do.
It'll be quite the challenge.
I'm aware of that.
But you can't become me, Rappy. You'll always be you.
Sort of. I don't think it's after the Modernia fight. She says it like when it's discovered that she can basically turn into Red Hood. She's like, what does Red Hood always say to you? And it's like, oh, destroy the Ark.
No, I'm nothing.
And that's like
So I can become you.
the way later chapters.
Yikes. All right. Then may I ask you why you want this?
I don't think you will die or lose your sanity.
I have this feeling as well, the only reason she's been able to actually, the whole, two bodies in one, is because she basically has almost nothing inside her to begin with. Even though it was like, how the hell is she so empty?
I know that you are in the late stages of corruption and don't have much time left. But I simply can't conjure up that image of you.
My heroics have got you mesmerized.
Very mesmerized.
I don't think you're entirely wrong there.
Whoa. What's gotten into you?
I still think we were robbed of having a biker chick outfit for her. That would have been great. I'm not sad about the dress, but still.
Do you want to become a hero?
Let Rappy have a dress next year, please.
When I was very young and still human, I was bedridden. All I could do was watch TV. Watching NIKKE was the only thing that brought me joy.
Well, she's very underdeveloped because she's literally had no experiences as Rappy. Like she's saying here right now, like due to her sickness. She's just always been in hospital.
I thought they were amazing. Goddesses of victory, fighting for humanity.
But still, no one's almost as badass as, young, human Cinderella fighting off raptures with a stick or something.
But the day I became a NIKKE,
Didn't kill a rapture, but still.
I kept hearing all this information about how NIKKEs weren't goddesses of victory. Before long, I experienced that truth firsthand.
Yep.
It wasn't just me. All the Nikkes I met were the same. Far from goddesses of victory, they were terribly human, pitiable, and weak creatures.
Most of the mass-produced ones you did meet, though.
But you are different. You are the goddess of victory that I envisioned when I was young.
Lita's still mine. She's never left my squads.
Unbreakable, beautiful, in defiance of death.
And I would have actually loved her summer skin as well, but whatever.
You embody all of those things.
Let Granny go swimming, okay?
I don't think I'm as great as you think I am.
I think you are.
Fine. I'll help you. I will pass on everything I have to you. This will be the last thing I do before I leave this world. What a dramatic development.
Shit. In the present. Ooh, actually back to the present now? Holy shit. I mean, Red Hood in the swimsuit would be pretty good too. But unlikely.
This is hard.
It is. It's not something you can master in a day or two.
How did you practice?
Hey, can I was picking out those comics as well that were made? I swear there was one where it was like, the commander was asking her, like, how did you know about, or it was either him or Neon, so like, how did you know about all the bits which when you weren't there or wait for? Shoots her in the head.
I didn't practice. I was like this from the start.
That's not exactly helpful advice.
I told you. We're on different levels.
Yeah, so I assume the memories obviously came from Red Hood as well.
Now,
It makes sense.
going. I've always enjoyed the saying that effort surpasses talent.
Like a miracle. Evening.
Red Hood,
Yeah?
why did you help me?
Now that's a loaded question.
What? Where is this coming from?
You woke up after 30 years. You could have searched for your old squad mates.
I still hope we do see Siren and Hansel and Gretel. I have a strong feeling Hansel and Gretel are the units that were found by Ludmilla and Alice.
Or completed something you weren't able to finish before.
I considered that,
They're apparently regenerating, but yeah, we'll see.
but I parted ways with my squad mates pretty gracefully. So I feel my story with them came to a satisfying conclusion.
But all your squad mates are still around. One's a horny nun, one's a drunk samurai, one's kind of a little crazy, just a little, but she turned into a meme, so it's okay. We love the meme. We love Doru. And yeah, the other one's kind of had a mind switch because of you.
Besides, they're all probably busy with other things right now.
Actually, to be fair, I actually don't know Snow White. I know that she did suffer a mind switch, but I don't know what caused the mind switch for her.
I'm not worried about them. I'm sure they're doing well on their own. Also, there's no guarantee I'd be able to find them anyway. So I decided to help the person who was right in front of me. Who acts like if she died tomorrow, she wouldn't feel any remorse.
I still feel that way.
You're Stuart, the life of the party, Rappy, as always. I'm so proud of you.
Foolish student. Why do you choose to live life so half-heartedly? Go live your life. Living is a wonderful thing. If you keep living, you'll find something. I
it's true.
guarantee it.
You'll find the waifus along the way.
Not least of all because you'll be a bona fide graduate of the Red Hood Academy.
Nah, damn, yes, it's a certificate. I like, at least I hope so.
Tell me more about your squad mates.
Why? So you can go find them and ask them to be your squad mates?
Yeah, why not?
I knew it. I won't tell you. They're mine.
Wow, I never knew Red Hood was so possessive.
I can say this much, though. They were strong, in many ways.
And ironically, I think Scarlet Black Shadow is better than regular Scarlet, but still, I haven't leveled regular Scarlet, so that is just me.
They're the type where it was impossible to imagine them bending or breaking, like you say about me.
Do you think I'll ever have my own squad mates like that?
You'll have to become unbendable first. Unbreakable. Birds of a feather flock together.
And that's how she ended up with Anissa Neon in the squad. Ta-da! Oh god, that actually feels. I think I feel bad for Rappy now.
All right.
So keep at it. To be honest, the first order of business is working on that boring personality of yours.
I say I like that personality. It's a lie.
I will try.
It's a shame I never got to visit my hometown.
Where is your hometown?
I don't know. I have no idea where we are.
I can find out.
It's fine. I'm too scared to go. What if it's gone?
And of course we do find it, and that's where we start building our, we start reclaiming the land for humanity.
Even so, I think you should at least try to visit.
Nah, we don't have time for that.
What was your hometown like?
Just an ordinary village. Nothing special. Like any old village you find anywhere. Although, that makes me miss it even more.
Understandable.
Don't think too hard about it. We can't go anyway. Let's get some sleep. Why aren't you getting this? You run, make a sharp turn, and then you aim and shoot!
This gun center of mass makes that kind of movement impossible.
The Red Hood style does not discriminate against any type of firearm.
I'm gonna say, like, look at the freaking weapon the Red Hood is using. Like, complaining about the mass of a gun is, yeah, no, that's silly. Like, your gun is smaller than hers.
You try it.
Give me that.
Red Hood takes Rapper's gun, sprints at full speed, makes a sharp turn, and fires all in one smooth motion. A tightly clustered grouping of bullet holes appears neatly in the center of the training target. See, she made it.
You see, it's because your movements are too predictable. Have you ever heard of the sentiment, think outside of the box and you'll get better results?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
No, I haven't.
All right. Now that the master has given you a demonstration, all that's left is to practice.
I mean, considering that she's still a mass-produced NIKKE, the fact that she's even killed a Rapture says more than the average mass-produced NIKKE.
Roger.
You need to be bolder. That means you can't simply follow the manual. You need to catch the enemy off guard.
Won't that make it hard for our allies to react?
In situations like that, you've got to have faith that your allies will come in clutch.
Yeah, NIKKE's never a solo experience, but can we get a NIKKE game that's similar to, like, say, Snowbreak? That'd be nice.
That's easier said than done.
This applies to more than combat, by the way. The same can be said for nearly every aspect of life. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you need to trust your gut.
Okay. Also, the Ghost Online 2 crossover, please. That would be lovely.
Have you ever done that?
Isn't that happening? Like, NIKKE is crossing over with it in there, but not on here just yet. I hope so. I mean, I think they've like put out the potential idea. They're both robot girls.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I struck a NIKKE who was speaking ill of me.
How dare you?
You?
And I don't exactly remember when, but I once gave a present to a squad mate.
Yeah, she did do that.
You?
If that's all you're going to keep saying, then I won't continue.
Yeah, she kicked that one NIKKE's ass and made the other one Dave very happy, and then they had a mind switch.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, they do.
So, how do you feel when you did that?
I felt proud.
Yeah.
Ha! You see, how is it that you know all that but somehow ended up such a square? You need to try living like that all the time.
Don't be mean.
If it's difficult, try to force yourself. It'll help a lot.
In what way?
I don't know. Try it. You'll find out.
Why did you become a NIKKE?
That's a very good question. I don't think we ever found out.
You go first.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, she literally had no choice. She was shot, and then it's like, oh yeah, it's done to do it again.
I lost consciousness, and when I came to, I was already a NIKKE.
Same as me.
That happened to Red Hood too?
That's surprising.
That is surprising, considering she's a Grimm's model. Huh.
Really?
No, that is surprising.
I was what you could call a hoodlum.
I do remember saying that she was a bit of a hoodlum though.
My entire life revolved around avoiding work and hanging out with my friends, causing trouble.
So as a punishment, you were turned into a NIKKE for being a very naughty girl.
Then I got into an accident and ended up dead.
Ah.
When I woke up, I had been turned into a NIKKE. Apparently, I had been a suitable candidate.
How do you feel about living as a NIKKE?
I don't have a passionate sense of duty or anything. I simply thought that since this was how things had turned out, I might as well put my best foot forward. Turns out I was a good fit for it after all.
I mean, she ain't got a choice. Might as well go with it.
Plus, you couldn't have asked for better squad mates than the ones I got. So, having worked that hard,
It's like Rapunzel was literally going to be in line to be the head of whatever the religious order was at the time, and it is like she decided that she was better suited off being a NIKKE to help protect humanity than just a figurehead.
You know, this is the first time I've ever talked about any of this. Anyway, the thing I ended up thinking most often of all was, let's beat the Raptures. My squad mates really influenced me a lot. There's a saying that really summed up my life then. My existence was made complete by the existence of others.
Philosophical. Okay.
Your squad mates.
Try and be friends with them as much as you can. They'll prove invaluable. Mark my words. Besides,
Very good advice.
it gets awful lonely going solo.
But Mackie gains bust when she goes solo.
I'm hitting the sack. Sleep tight.
Red Hood.
What is it? I'm going to sleep.
If you're trying to sleep, wouldn't it be better to turn off the music?
What's the big deal? It's nice to listen to it as you doze off.
I don't agree.
Don't worry. You'll like it eventually once you listen to it enough.
I love how they somehow became besties, because they are the absolute polar opposites. You know, they say opposites attract, so not always.
You've got talent. You're learning fast.
Yeah, she's got talent. That's why for over almost 2 years she was just an SR.
Could it be because I started without any preconceptions?
Maybe. Let's see. Next, you have to go back to the Ark. It's time for us to part ways, my friend.
No, I love this moment.
What?
How
But
dare
there's
you.
still time.
Yes, there's still time. We can do it.
Come on.
Why?
I'll see you off.
Why would she do this to us? No.
No, not yet.
Not yet, indeed.
Rappy,
We can't do this.
it's over now. You know that.
Don't you put an angel beats on me. We're not graduating.
Let's go.